All right, we are back from Mexico. So let's see if it moved. Alrighty, I did a little oopsie whoopsie. I kind of deleted my video on doing this install, or delete the Noisemaker delete. So luckily I still have the Noisemaker here, and I can still give you step by step. I'm not doing the whole process over again, even though it wouldn't take much. I'm just not going to do it because of how mad I am at myself for deleting the footage by accident. But anyways, when you have your Ford Taurus SHO in its stock configuration, you're going to have this Noisemaker right here. This leaks boost. Like, it's the most common thing to leak boost in this car, other than the non-secured vacuum hose over here that you need to, if you haven't already, go ahead and get a hose clamp that sucker on so it doesn't pop off when you start building boost. But anyways, this leaks boost like crazy, so you need to delete it. But you don't want to spend the $300 something for a replacement kit, or you don't want to spend the $100 to get the 3.7 intake piece. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to do our cheapest option, which is this, replacing the Noisemaker with a little bit of a friend, this guy, the Dorman Help 0260 expansion plug. It says it does not fit, but it does fit. This is the exact plug. So right now it's $7 on Amazon. You can find that there. The install's pretty simple. What you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to need a 10 mil and you're going to need needle nose pliers. And this is going to be mounted on here like so. It's going to be clamped down at the bottom of this hose right here. You're going to take those needle nose, you're going to grab this right here, you're going to pry it and pull up, and this retainer clip's going to come off. Now what this retainer clip does, it keeps this sealed to the pipe here. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to lift this portion up, unlock it from this pipe, and you're gonna wiggle it back and forth, and it's gonna pop off. There's gonna be O-ring in there. You just leave it. If you're wanting to keep this in the stock configuration, let's say you don't want to keep the car or whatever, or let's say you want to get a newer model and want to, you know, revert everything back to stock, you can do so via that. The next step is you're going to want to clean it. You need a terry cloth, you need some shop towels or something. You want to clean the inside of this hole here because there's going to be oil buildup in here. These cars, the air intakes are notorious for having oil on it. As you can see, the O-ring right here has a little bit of oil on it still. You want to clean that. And then you're going to grab your plug, and this is where the 10mm socket comes in. You're going to start tightening this up. Now you can leave a little bit of pressure on it and tighten. That's what I did. You'll know when it's tight enough when it starts pushing the plug out. The plug will start wanting to come out. At that point, you want to untighten it, let it reduce in size. You want to push the plug back in, and then you're going to want to apply firm pressure, and you want to start tightening the back. Again, I wouldn't do a whole bunch of times. I would do it 3 times. You want this hand tight. You don't want to crank it, because this thing's going to stay. And if you're scared it's not going to stay, some of the guys online have taken super glue around the edge here and super glued it. I've done 16 drag strip pulls on this. I've done 4 test hits on this, and the plug hasn't budged at all. You should be fine there. Links to the plug will be in the description of the video. Thanks for sticking around. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I know that there's a lot of guys looking for cheap but good options on modding these cars, and I am doing those right now. And like I said, 16 hard pulls at a drag strip, Kentucky, and 4 test hits, and it hasn't budged. I've also been dailying this for a week, and it hasn't budged. No issues whatsoever. You just need to get it tight enough. Don't worry about tightening it too much, because the plug will just push itself out. You just want it tight enough to where it's flush but not pushing itself out. So drop a like if that was helpful. Subscribe. We are just getting started with this car. Got plenty of mods in the future. Next year is going to be mod central. This winter we're going to be doing some slight mods. A lot of maintenance that this car needs, because it did hit 130,000 miles on this trip down to Kentucky. So we want to do a lot of maintenance, which includes a coolant flush, transmission flush, PTU flush, brake bleed. We need to swap out our brake fluid. Survive the day at the track. All right, we are in Mexico, so we're going to stop real quick. Pool ski. pumps air right into the cat, like right against the firewall. It literally just makes noise. It tries to make the car sound more sporty. Right now, I don't got time for it. We got to get back from Mexico, so. But I feel like I need to do another draggy pull because it felt quicker. Our draggy right now, like record right now for the stock, is 13.45, I believe. It's 4.5 or 4.3. Right. All right, we are back from Mexico, so let's see if it moved. No, not at all. Oh, it's still on there. Nice, very nice. Much cleaner look. You don't have a big ass plastic piece here just hanging off. And technically weight reduction, because this is definitely lighter, that definitely a lot better.